Hello everyone. Today we'll see the oral hygiene. Oral hygiene means by the name you know that it is the cleanliness of the mouth. Oral hygiene includes the measures to prevent the spread of disease from the mouth and increase the control of the patient. There is a purpose behind oral hygiene to prevent and treat the mouth infection, to keep the mouth fresh and clean, to prevent the mucous membrane from the becoming dry and cracked, to prevent the dental caries and tooth decay, to prevent sores which resulting in ulceration, to stimulate the salivation and increase the appetite, to prevent the infection of parotid glands, to prevent the complications such as stomatitis, glossitis, pyorrhea and parotitis, to stimulate the circulation in gum, thus maintaining health firmness, to maintain the oral hygiene among the bedridden patient. Then the scientific principle also, is there for the oral hygiene. Any new treatment or exposure to unfamiliar situation produce fear and anxiety. Food particles left in the mouth promote the growth of the microorganisms. Cold water reduce the friction and hot water destroy the dentures. Cough reflexes is depressed in unconscious patient. Giving mouth care provides opportunity to observe the conditions of the mouth and teeth. Emollient helps to soften the dry mucous membrane to prevent the cracking. A clean mouth and teeth aid to the patient a feeling of self-approval. Solution commonly used for the mouthwash. Potassium permanganate KMNO4 1 is to 5000, 1 crystal to a glass of water we can use. Then sodium carbonate 1 teaspoon to a pint of water. Potassium chloride 4 to 6% and hydrogen peroxide 1 is to 8 solution we are using. Then there is a dentifrice uses glycerin and lime juice equal part, sodium bicarbonate paste, reliable toothpaste or a powder. Then emollient used commonly is cream or butter, white Vaseline, liquid paraffin, glycerin, borax and olive oil. Equipment what we are using for this procedure, mouthwash oral procedure: a tray containing Macintosh towel, small jug and warm water, feeding cup, small cup 2, artery forceps 1, dissecting forceps 1, a small container containing of paper bag, kidney tray. Choose one of the solution for a mouthwash. Choose one of the emollient, gauze piece, face towel 1. Then the procedure: bring the patient to the edge of the bed, position pillow according to the comfort of the patient, place small Macintosh with a face towel on a patient and chest, place K basin close to chin of the patient, raise head end of the bed to 45 degree, pour antiseptic solution into the cup, soak gauze piece in a solution and squeeze out excess solution by using artery clamp. Use same clamp to the clean patient mouth. Clean using up and down movement from gum to crown. Discard use of cotton in K basin. Then provide tumblers of the water and instruct the patient to gargle the mouth. Then position K basin so that the spillage is avoided. Clean tongue from inner to outer aspects. Provide water to rinse mouth and dry face with a towel. Lubricate lips using swab sticks. Rinse the user's articles and replace the equipment. Documents time solution used, conditions of the oral cavity, abnormalities noticed and patient responses. Then the complications of neglected mouth care. Local complication: peritonitis, that is the inflammation of the parotid gland; stomatitis, inflammation of the mucous membrane of the mouth; gingivitis, inflammation of the gum; glossitis, inflammation of the tongue; dental caries forms cavities in the teeth; then root abscess, pus formation in the root of the teeth; then periodontal disease, it is also known as pyorrhea or pus formation in the socket of teeth; bleeding gum; deficiency of vitamin C and use a hard brushing of the teeth. Complication: neighboring structures, peritonitis, inflammation of the parotid gland, rhinitis, inflammation of the sinus cavity, otitis media, inflammation of the middle ear, tonsillitis, inflammation of the tonsils, adenoiditis, inflammation of the adenoids. Then systemic complication, there will be anorexia, brachial endocarditis, gastritis, nephritis and rheumatitis, arthritis. Then after the procedure we have to record and report. Record the procedure with the date, time and conditions of the mouth, teeth, etc. On nurse's report. Report the record any abnormal conditions to the ward sisters and physician. Give health education to the patient and relatives on the oral hygiene. So you have seen, you have heard what is the oral hygiene and what care we have to give, how much solution we have to use. Solution we have to use, scientific principles I told you, and emollient which we are using, equipment, the tray containing how many things, everything I have explained you. So I think you understood the procedure, oral care and procedure. Before doing any procedure you have to explain the procedure to the patient, and after completion all the procedures with the patient you have to mention it in a nurse's record and inform if any condition, problem, complications, you have to inform your ward in charge. Okay, bye bye.